Wake up for the first game between 3-0 teams since the 2015 season. It happens to be in Buffalo, New York today. A huge divisional game as the Bills try to keep that run game going against a team who hasn't allowed a rushing TD yet this season. Don't tell these fans they haven't won a home game against the Pats since 2011. They know things just feel a little bit different this year with Josh Allen in his second season. Our Diana Rossini is living amongst them outside New Era Field with the very latest. Hi, Diana.
Sammy, you can't see me, but man, I have the best job in the world. I'm right over here. They are the most passionate, loyal fans. They call themselves the Bills Mafia. They are weird. They are so strange, but they love it. Now, here's the thing. They all want to claim that they're the mob boss of the Bills Mafia. But let's face it, Josh Allen, he's the boss of this Buffalo Bills team. Well, I spoke to him about what this offense needs to do to score on this fierce New England Patriots defense.
One specific thing that we're focusing on is taking care of the football. There's been a few times in the past few games where, putting the ball in harm's way, so I got to clean up on that. It's a defense that's extremely well coached. They've got guys that can play in different positions and do their job, and that's what they're known for. They're not going to make a mistake here or there, so we got to make sure that we execute on offense, get the run game going, and when we get the run game going, it'll open up some passing lanes.
You as a quarterback, you've progressed from year one to year two. In terms of your football play right now, where do you see the most growth in yourself?
Dan, I would have to say it's just kind of the command of the offense. Getting into the playbook, obviously having second year in the same system with Coach Dable, having brought in Coach Ken Dorsey, having the relationship that I do with those two, it's been super special just because we can bounce ideas off each other. We really care about what each other thinks. If Coach Dable knows I don't like something, he knows not to call it. And that's where he's been awesome. He's picking up new ideas from different teams and implementing into our offense. So I think that's kind of where the growth has became.
All right, two teams, 3-0. But the Buffalo Bills, they've got one advantage. They've got the Bills Mafia behind them. So what are the expectations of the Bills fans from you today?
Well, last week was pretty crazy. It was like the first 2-0 start that we've had here in a while. It was a home opener. Very loud. I expect it to be a little louder this weekend. Obviously, in division game, everybody knows what the Patriots kind of mean to this division. So, Bills Mafia is going to be ready to go. We're excited to kind of get out there and play in front of them. Use their energy for us and just kind of roll with it. So it's going to be fun.
That energy really work?
It absolutely does. Absolutely.
Well, the expectations are high and they are ready to deliver. Hold on, I just noticed something. I mean, what are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I'm here for the party and the game.
Yeah, you're not going to survive. See, guys, here's the thing, Sam. This is actually kind of tame. In about an hour, I'm going to introduce you to a guy named Pinto Ron. They call him Mr. Ketchup. Wait till you see this. We're going to come and bring that to you guys in just a little.
I don't know him, but I already love him. We have to check back in with Diana later in the show for that guy's safety in that 12 jersey and her safety. Was that a Jell-O shot she was just offered? What time is it?
Impressive restraint,
I said no. I mean, that's one version of brunch. I guess a Buffalo brunch.
Refrain, Diana.
There we go. Rex,
she's drinking it right now.
You know what it's like out there. How would you describe the Bills Mafia?
Sam, I'm telling you, it's a different kind of crazy. It really is.
Jeez.
I mean, there's fanatical fans, but these guys are nuts. I have a friend, Tim Mann. He met his wife, Margie, at a Bills game. That's a problem right there. But anyway, these guys, I'm going to tell you how crazy this dude is. He skipped 3 days of work in preparation for the game. I'm like, what? Here's the problem, Randy. He ain't in Buffalo. He's in Nashville, Tennessee.
Everywhere.
Now, that's crazy. I'm telling you, they are crazy out there.
You talk about bus rides going into stadiums. I always anticipated this one because it was like, fellas, I wonder what they're going to throw this time. It was either eggs, beer cans, mud balls. You knew you were going to see some butt cheeks, too, because the moon was coming. It was coming. It's like, yep, we got him.
You know
there he is. We knew you would be there. It's fun. Great
Can you imagine
atmosphere.
if they win today?
No. And we need security for Diana Rossini if that does happen, and maybe that guy she was with. All right, we're going to pick this game later, and we are going to tell you how the Bills can win this game. Yes, somebody here is going to tell you that. That's later in the show. For now, let's go back up to Adam and Mort.
Oh, no, Teddy.
Thanks, Sam. Now, people probably didn't notice when the Bills announced their third-round draft pick this year, a guy named Dawson Knox out of Ole Miss. Dawson Knox announced himself last week in the game when Josh Allen hit him, and he knocked over a few people on his way to the end zone. And notice that he's wearing number 88. It's the same number as Evan Ingram of the Giants. Why is that notable? Because he succeeded Ingram at Ole Miss as the tight end there. He doesn't have Ingram's speed, but he is physical. He's a former quarterback in high school who walked on to Ole Miss as a tight end, and there he is. Dawson Knox, watch out for him.
All right, Mort, it's a big deal for Dak Prescott to be playing his first ever game tonight at the Superdome, but he's not going to get the big deal that he wants anytime in the near future. A deal between Cowboys and Prescott is not close at this time, and no extension is expected in the near future. No one doubts that the deal eventually will get done. It's just not happening anytime soon, despite Jerry Jones' claim that a deal is imminent.
And ever since he was called a China doll by a former teammate when he was a young Lions quarterback, Matthew Stafford has started 138 games. On Friday, his back or hip flared up to such a painful moment that he truly was questionable for the game today against the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. But he's going to go because he's Matthew Stafford. Never missed a game in college. Yeah, he had some rough goes with injuries early on, but he's going, but he is in pain.
And Mort, how about this? Antonio Brown is setting a record this season. He has pending 9 grievances and appeals against the Patriots and the Raiders for upwards of $61 million. I've never heard of a player having 9 pending grievances in one season like Antonio Brown. And guess what? If the NFL steps in and disciplines him, there may be a 10th grievance and appeal. So Antonio Brown, while he's not playing right now, you see all the money that he's going to be fighting to get back. Like we said, upwards of $60 million, a record-setting amount of appeals and grievances for one player. Just a continuation of the strange season of Antonio Brown, Sam.
Yeah, good luck with that, AB. All right, still to come, Kirk Cousins may have the perfect way to attack Khalil Mack today. And the Bears take you inside the locker room party, now commonly known as Club Dub.
Club Dub.
Plus, Dak Prescott faces off against the Saints today in New Orleans. But will he be doing it while talking about the truly important stuff in life?
Oh, spicy nuggets are back. I might have to stop on the way home.
And I gotta win no matter what, like.
And it is time for Name That QB.
Oh, I got it already.
Can you do it?
Should I tell you?
Yeah.
No,
What do you
don't
got?
tell me yet.
Okay.
All right, give me
What
one
do you got?
guess.
Flacco.
Oh, great call.
Yeah, look at him.
Perfect hair back
Can't you tell?
then.